So I'm not really sure what to do this round. Apart from that, kick her in the back of the head, Superman punches. Oh yeah! Hello gamers and welcome back to the Armbar Arcade. I'm Nate and we're back on UFC 3 career mode with Kate the Nightmare Gomez. Now last time we got a bit off track, fighting the same opponent maybe 6 or 7 times just to ensure the win, but I can assure you that our career mode is back on track now as we accept our next fight offer. Now out of these 3 women's bantamweights, it looks like Nicole Smits is our best fight. She seems fairly well matched to us. We've got better stats than her in most things, apart from health, which doesn't seem to be very important if you're being ground and pounded or submitted, so we'll go with her. We're going to have a 5-week camp at Crossbreed MMA, which is going to take nearly all of the money that we've earned so far from our MMA career, but I hope it will be worth it in training us up for this match. We're going to predict our fight on Twitter. I think a second round KO is in order, maybe ground and pound. Kate hasn't specified who's going to be KO'd, so that's nice and safe. You know, if things aren't going so well, we'll just get KO'd in the second round and say, hey, look, I predicted that. We're going to learn a few new moves and try and get a couple of new roundhouse kicks and level up some stuff. The goal here is to knock down our training partner with a head kick within 120 seconds, so let's give that a go. Couple of strikes, switch it up, and we've knocked her down with a head kick, so that was pretty easy. Yeah, let's apply these upgraded roundhouse kicks and the perk, which is to do with leg kicks. I think it makes our leg kicks slightly more effective, so we can always use something like that that limits our opponent's movement. We're also going to have a little spar, find out her kind of weak points, I guess. It says she's got Muay Thai tendencies, so that's going to be some big knees in the clinch, that sort of thing. Oh look, Anderson Silva has tweeted us pre-fight to wish us good luck. That's nice of him. Good wishes from one of the greatest of all time to an upcoming greatest of all time candidate. That's good.
Well, for my money, Joe Rogan, this woman right here is the most accomplished submission specialist to come to the octagon.
Hold on. This woman is a massive submission specialist. But the sparring said Muay Thai. They always do this to me. They always say, oh yeah, in sparring, she's really a Muay Thai fighter, and then you get in there and she's a submission specialist or a striker or a wrestler or something that they didn't prepare you for. Why is this? UFC 3 is a little bit broken in that regard. And so it is time for our first fight of the video. We are up against Nicole Smits. And yeah, hopefully it's going to go well. So we're going to start off in and out with some strikes, hopefully. There we go, that's a nice one to the face. Maybe some body kicks. I like body kicks and leg kicks and that at the minute. This is apparently the biggest fight of our career, so that's good. More leg kicks. I'm going to try and reduce her mobility because we got that leg kick perk, so maybe that's a good idea, you know? Oh, well, I mean, I never thought leg kicks would be quite that effective, but we couldn't really capitalize on it, so that'll just have to be a weird thing that happened. Some more leg kicks. We've got to stay out of the way of these strikes as well. I take quite a lot of strikes, I've noticed, watching these videos back, but it's only because I'm trying to be offensive as well, you know. Bit of a clinch. Let's see if she tries any Thai knees or anything. No, nothing like that. A body kick, though. We're not doing too badly. Usually we've lost a lot more stamina by this point, so we gotta just pick our moments, I guess. Make sure that we make the most of our movement and our leg kicks. And she's checked our leg kick there, so we gotta be careful about her checking our kicks because that's damaging our legs. And we really don't want to do an Anderson Silva where we throw a leg kick and get it checked and then just break our leg completely. So let's try not to do that. Our leg is still quite sore. Stop checking my leg kicks, please. Otherwise I'll have no recourse but to kick you in the head. Oh, I love the body kick. She's actually reddening up a little bit from that as well. That's good. More body kick. Oh, okay. Just be careful, Kate, because you don't want to get punched in the face like you usually do. We're sort of damaging our legs by kicking her, but I'll just carry on until something happens. I mean, I'm not really sure how I want to win this fight. I'm trying to wear her down a little bit without wearing Kate down too much in the stamina, but it seems like we've broken Kate's leg a little bit here, so maybe a takedown? No, not allowed a takedown. We'll just move back a bit. Stop using your left leg, Kate. It is broken. It's not broken, but, like, it's sore. More kicks. I don't know, I feel like it leaves you less open than punches to throw some kicks. But the punches are working now. This is great. I think we've definitely won this round. I mean, what has she done in this round? And what have we done in this round? Oh, lovely. Continue. Come on. I can see there's a cut above her eye as well. I love seeing the cuts on the opponents. Oh, some combinations. Oh, that was a lovely head kick as well. Nice. Nice. Just straight in the face. Come on. What have you got? What have you got, Nicole Schmitz? I mean, don't show me, but maybe one more head kick before the round ends. And there's the head kick. She's sort of blocked it, but we got a punch in after the bell as well, so that's fine. Okay, round 2. So we've got a little less stamina than I'd really like, but maybe we can do a little bit of grappling here. I mean, Schmitz has still got all of her stamina. I don't know how she's done that. She's also sort of broken our leg in the last round. But we got head movement. We got the head... Oh, okay. As soon as we stopped moving our head, we got hit in the head. So that's a sign, I guess. Some more body kicks. Oh, and the head kicks are back. That's good. More kicks in round 2. Kate's kicks seem to be pretty good, actually. I know she's a submission specialist, but her kick seems to work pretty well as well. I think we will have to stop kicking with the left leg, though, because it is really sore, and it's hurting our stamina. It's kind of a health event every time we kick, so less of this. There we go, some ground and pound. Oh, yeah. Open up the elbows. Come on, Kate. More elbows. More elbows. That's it. Oh, I'm loving it. She was already open on that eye as well, so maybe we can just continue pounding that cut and get her to be bleeding like Bigfoot Silver when he fought Cain Velasquez or something. Nope. No takedown this time. Oh, our body's a bit sore as well. Come on, Kate. Our stamina's terrible. Get the takedown or just avoid her. Do something. We're in survival mode here. There we go. Big kick. Big kick. Keep her away. And a takedown. There we go. This is better from Kate in terms of survival. Usually she just gives up and curls into the fetal position and loses. We're going for the Kimura as well. Very nice. It's quite difficult to do these submission moves in UFC 3. I think it gives you much less time than in UFC 2, where I was quite good at them, so I do tend to fail them, but they kind of waste time in the round, and it's an offensive move, so we should be winning on the judges' scorecard here. I don't like to think about the decision, but to be honest, the way things are going, the game seems to be forcing us to more of a decision-y kind of thing by not letting us finish fights when we have the opponent hurt. So we got an arm triangle here. We're just going for submission after submission. Not really trying to run down the clock, but it does reduce our chances of being hit straight in the face when we got no stamina. And we seem to be able to do these submission moves without any stamina, so that's another plus. A little bit of jiu-jitsu here on the ground. And we're going for the arm triangle this time. I don't see how this chokes her at the minute. Like, I don't know. Her arm across her own face, I guess? We're working on it. It's not really happening. This... Yeah, more arm triangle, that's fine. I mean, this position's kind of favourable to us because we're on top, so we're in control. But we needn't really do anything. So we'll go for a last arm triangle just to end out the round because we have no stamina and I just don't want to get knocked out before the end of round 2. Our prediction didn't come true of a KO in round 2 for either person, but that's not a bad thing as Dan Mergliotta separates us for round 3. And here we go. So I'm not really sure what to do this round apart from that. Kick her in the back of the head. Superman punches. Oh yeah! See, this striking is great. Like, we've been kind of close to finishing her a lot, but then we just fall on the floor and die. So let's not do that. It's not very impressive for the judges, if this does go to a decision, to just fall on the floor and die from a body kick. So ground and pound is much better, Kate. That's the way to go. Here we go. Even a little ground and pound. Hammer fists, short hammer fists will do. Elbows are preferable. We don't want to be rear naked choked, so we're going to reverse that. I might try and run out the clock by submissions here. I know it's a bit of a tactical move, but the problem is, we've won, I think, round 1 and 2. We did better than her in round 1 and 2. If we do submissions until the end of the round here, I think we've won this round. Your challenge in the comments, if this goes to a decision, is to score this fight. So tell me, on a 10-point must system, who would win? Here's the arm triangle. I mean, I doubt I'm going to get any of these submissions, but it is just running down the clock. It's lessening the chances of us being knocked out. It's sort of mitigating the effects of the stamina loss. Because Smits has still got nearly all of her stamina. I don't know what she's been doing with it, because she's been hitting us and she's been defending submissions and everything that takes stamina, but it just doesn't seem to affect her. She is a cardio machine. Another arm triangle attempt here. It's not happening. She's escaping. And another arm triangle. I mean, do you think she's getting sick of arm triangle attempts here? Because I think she might be. Should we try a different submission? No, we're going to stand up for the last minute and a half. And back to the floor. It's a bit like UFC 200 here. Brock Lesnar and Mark Hunt, Dan Cormier and Anderson Silva just on the floor. That's where we fight. Now, what submission are we going to go for this time? Well, nothing, because we're on the bottom. You can do some from the bottom, though. You can do a guillotine. Let's try a guillotine. Let's have that. I'd like to finish it by guillotine, because I don't know, it just feels like it'd be a fun one to do, but I like the way it cranks down on the neck as well, but if anything, it's just wasting time. Triangle choke, the old Tony Ferguson. I mean, we've really changed up our submissions across the course of this fight. We've done at least 6 different submissions. Maybe we could go for an armbar before the fight ends. That'd be cool. Do not get knocked out by ground and pound here, Kate. It is not the time for that. Come on, just hold her down. Hold her towards you. And I think we've got this. Even if we haven't won this round. Could be a 29-28. I don't know. And that's the end of the fight. It's gone to a decision. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so me being me, I've accidentally skipped the judge's decision, so I don't know what score they've given. So it's your challenge to score the fight, like I said in the comments. However, we have won there. We have won the fight by decision. Let's just take a look at those stats for a moment. We have got similar significant strikes. She's got a few more total strikes, but we had 4 takedowns, 11 submission attempts, and 6 minutes of control. So I don't really think there's any case for us having lost that fight. We had 1 knockdown each between us. I think that was at least a 29-28, if not a 30-27. Okay, so we're back at it with the fight offers. We've got one from Charlotte Atkinson, which I think is really our best offer. She's offering us a short camp, and her grappling stat is pretty low. So, I mean, I like the short camps because you can get overtrained on this. So, a 5-week camp, if you work on your moves and you do a bit of sparring, you tend to get overtrained. Whereas, 3-week camp, it's harder to do. We're going to take the camp at Carisi Boxing Gym because it's slightly less expensive than Crossbreed MMA and we need to save our money. So we're going to predict the fight again. I'm going to go for a first round submission this time because her grappling stat's pretty low. So if we can get her on the ground, I think we might be able to submit her. Looks like there's pretty low hype on this fight. I mean, we have taken a pretty quick turnaround and we did win by decision last time. It might have been a split decision, might have been a unanimous decision, we don't know. We got some negative tweets pre-fight. Apparently some people think we're boring. Well, I don't care. I mean, there's plenty of fighters that have loads of decisions. Frankie Edgar, Dominic Cruz, some of, really well-respected guys fight to a lot of decisions. So I don't really care if you think decisions are boring. And my favourite fight of all time went to a decision, which was Robbie Lawler versus Carlos Condit at UFC 195. And that was a hellraiser of a fight. So, decisions aren't all that bad. Well, there's the tail of the tape, and it is time for the second fight of this video. Now, we're trying to break into the top 15 on this contract, so we are going to need to start doing some finishes. I think a submission is potentially on the cards. Oh, some spinning stuff there. Nice body kick. Nice head kick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoo! Now I need to do the Dan Henderson diving punch, but I think that's an unlockable, so we can't do that at the minute. So all we can do is kind of look at our opponent who is on the floor and be like, why aren't you knocked out yet? Because we sure get that done to us quite a lot, so I don't know why they're not unconscious, but yeah, she's on top here. We're just going to hold her down and guillotine maybe? Yeah, let's go for a guillotine, why not? Come on, Kate. No, she's out. Well, that's fine. Not a problem. Maybe a triangle choke this time. I think being a submission-y kind of fighter is fun. And we did predict a submission in the first round. And it takes a lot less standing stamina. So I'm quite happy to waste my grappling stamina because we've got more of it as well. Didn't quite get that one though. Let's try and get to half guard. Maybe back sitting? Oh yes, let's try back sitting, because from back sitting you can do an armbar, and I love me an armbar. I mean, we named the channel after the armbar, and I think it's, in a way, it seems slightly easier to do than some of the other submissions. Even though it's got 5 steps, they don't seem to wriggle out of it quite as quickly. Oh, we're doing well here. We are doing well here. I'm feeling an armbar submission coming on. Oh, it's tense. It's very tense. One more move. One more move. And we've got the armbar. Oh yes, Kate Gomez wins by armbar in the first round. She predicts her own fight. Excellent times on the Armbar arcade here. There we go. We get our arm raised, and that is a good performance really. I mean, all of our best performances seem to have been submissions. We are a submission-based fighter, I know. But you know, knockouts are fun as well. I like kicking people. There we go, the small amount of stats that there are. On there, we've got another tick on our submission list and our UFC fights, wins and consecutive wins. We've gained all the popularity that we need to without the last fight of our contract. Surely that fight didn't damage us very much, and we got a bit of money, so that's good. We got $75,000 now and nearly 300,000 fans, so our career is really taking off. Ah, there we go. There's a tweet referencing our prediction. Is Kate Nightmare a seer? That was amazing. Well, I did see the opportunity. Like Bid Smoke, I only see the opportunity. Probably won't get time for it this episode, but it's going to be a rival fight against Juliana Pena. Now let's just take a moment to consider what Sean Shelby is doing here. The UFC matchmaker has decided that someone with 87 striking, 91 grappling, 89 stamina and 89 health should fight Kate Gomez. Sean Shelby, what are you doing? This is not a fair fight. This is like that fight Valentina Shevchenko took and just absolutely battered the woman. Like, surely we can't win this. This is unwinnable. But that is going to just about do it for this episode of UFC 3 on the Armbar Arcade with Kate the Nightmare Gomez. If you like this episode, please leave a like. If you're new here in the Armbar Arcade, subscribe down below. Leave in the comments your score for the first fight. You can be a judge. You've got the opportunity now to be a UFC judge. And what you think Sean Shelby is doing with this fight, and how you think it's going to go against Juliana Pena. And I'll see you next time in the Armbar Arcade.